place. This time straight in line down the ground for straight in the hands of the Maroon fielder, top fielder. Bilal Hussain, he's known to have fireworks, but as you rightly said, he cannot contain the fireworks, but certainly he has a task to see through the first six overs and try to have future stars going.
He has a partner there, Abdul Jabbar, who's been watching the action from the start. Youngster, Abdul Jabbar. There he goes, straight away, bat to ball there. Has it carried on? He'll have confirmation. Yes, one bounce into the...
Youngster, Abdul Jabbar. There he goes, straight away, bat to ball there. Has it carried on? He'll have
inside the boundary. It almost carried. That's the way he loves playing. He loves going straight. Jason, he loves that area. You'll see him watching him bat much more straighter, scoring in the V. He loves going hard.
This time shot from the bowler. Over. And it's a 6.
Scoring
in the V. He loves going hard.
This time shot from the bowler. Over.
His plane is really taken off. A boundary, a 6. Big wry smile there on Shah Rukh's face. Getting a top edge. The ball sailing, flying. That's the pace that Shah Rukh has. We've seen plenty of fast bowlers. We've seen Syed Munib yesterday steaming in. Today it's going to be Shah Rukh. Straight into the covers. My word. That was a...
You've seen Syed Munib yesterday steaming in. Today it's going to be Shah Rukh. Straight into the bowlers. You've seen Syed Munib yesterday steaming in. Today it's going to be Shah Rukh. Straight into the covers.
Scamper through for an easy couple of runs.
This is floppy from NCM. They need to prevent these initially. Bilal Hussain. It's the first over done. The score 13 for 1.
An over full of action. Plenty of action in this over. He's got a reprieve. Bilal Hussain, look at that. That was pretty close. But the ball angling, missing the leg stump for sure. There was a swing on offer. The ball curling into leg stump. The fielder having a shy. In the end, 2 leg buys to finish the over. Very interesting start there. 13 for 1. And that brings the youngster Abdul Jabbar. He's an exciting prospect. He'll be taking strike for the first time in this innings. Eventful over there from Shah Rukh. He almost picked up his second wicket in the form of the in-form Bilal Hussain. It's going to be Robin Matthew who will be taking the ball from the other end. It's the desert end. There's no slip in place. A backward point cover. Mid off, mid on. A mid wicket there. Gliding this to point.
Robin Matthew has played 59 matches for NCM. Has picked up 39 wickets. high side in terms of the average, 16. But he hopes to contain the runs for his future stars. What does he do? It's ball number 2. Angling inside. The batsman just tapping it. There's no run on offer.
Looks like the wicketkeeper's pleading to have a slip. He sees that there's plenty of bounce, wrapping him on the gloves. Extra bounce. Yes, there is going to be a slip for the right-hander. He starts off very well. Couple of dot balls. Robin Matthew. He looks like a very skiddy customer.
Great, absolutely, Vinod. And the long on fielder will be interested. Anything on length to be dispatched by Abdul Jabbar.
To wait and watch how the approach will be from Abdul Jabbar. He loves going, he slashes at this one, but this one going straight towards the deep third man. He starts off with a single. And that brings the attacking Bilal Hussain, the left-handed southpaw. Mind you, Jason, Bilal loves the medium pace. He loves the ball coming onto the bat. It's going to be a very interesting battle there. They have a deep third man. I would love to see where the next fielder goes on. He loves hitting in the covers as well. Inside out is what he really fancies. But
The mid-on fielder drops back to long on. Still a pretty packed offside field with cover, point extra cover, and a mid-off fielder.
it's going to run the wicket. And they straight away back to ball there. Very firmly struck. But straight to the point. You see, he's timing the ball very well.
He's been in great form, as I told you, Vinod.
He looks very relaxed. He's unfazed of the situation of that early wicket. You would rather be happy to be there in the middle, in action. And it's going to be something that will be worrying NCM, especially after dropping that chance, a straightforward one at this level here. Change in tactics there for Robin Matthews. Switched back to going over the wicket. He wants to angle the ball away. There's slip in place. Doesn't have any swing on offer. He's gone this time hard. He picks up a boundary. That's easy pickings for Bilal. You give him width, he'll slash, and he's going to slash really hard.
Poor delivery by Robin Matthews. And this is what Bilal Hussain is looking for. Anything width on offer, he is going to smash you for a 4. This has been great. Nasir Hussain needs to find answers to contain the runs on board. They'll be leaking runs. It's just 5 runs in the over. The umpires have some concern.
Well, it looks like Robin Matthews is having a headache, all right, of running on the wicket. There's been a slight word being exchanged there by the umpires, letting the skipper know that he's running onto the danger area.
Rightly said, Vinod. We've seen in the last match yesterday couple of penalty runs by KCC and with Swedish. The umpire is very vigilant.
Future stars. I've got a great start courtesy Bilal Hussain. It's looking very, very good. He's running at almost 200, the strike rate. Beautifully driven down the ground. Abdul Jabbar slightly was caught napping there. Ball watching. In the end, he makes it comfortably.
It's the end of the overs. 2 overs gone. It's 19 for 1.
can see the scorecard there. Bilal Khan, Abdul Jabbar, Bashir Khan is back in the hut. Amin Nijaz is a batsman to watch out. Plenty of experience. Mohammad Ghulam, the all-rounder. Basharat Ali, Naveen Jacob. He will be somebody who future stars will be counting on when it comes to experience. They have their quality in their side. They have plenty of quality bowlers. At the moment, we'll be back live here with Shah Rukh. He loves bowling with the new ball. It's going to be very interesting. There is a slip. It was pretty deep. Slightly fuller this time. He misses out. Both the umpires for tonight, the match officials, Zaid and Imran. Short ball is pulled. This one is sailing. Oh, that's gone a long way. There's no stopping Bilal tonight. The second maximum. What an amazing shot that is.
Amazing stat, I can tell you, Vinod. Shah Rukh Kudus in his 47 matches, he's bowled 404 dot balls. That's certainly a high amount of dot balls that he's bowled to the opposition team. But here he's been smacked for sixes and fours all over the park.
Well, just quietly sneak in a trivia there. And the recent match against Bahrain and Kuwait, Shah Rukh took a hat-trick on debut. That was very, very interesting there.
This time he stays outside, it's a wide. The extras will hurt NCM, especially after a 6 and was dispatched by Bilal Hussain.
Well, Jason, what's happening here is Shah Rukh now, he doesn't want to get any way close to Bilal. He's trying to keep the ball away from him as much as possible.
He's feeling the pressure. He is feeling the pressure, Shah Rukh. You got to control the nerves. If there's anything on with offer to Bilal, he's going to dispatch you. So he's trying to angle it away from him, but ultimately going outside the wide line. 8 runs so far. The first 2 legal deliveries. The partnership slowly building up. It's 22 runs, just 13 balls.
And that's a good comeback. That's a very, very good comeback. Ball angling away, as Jason mentioned. He was trying this for a long time. Another wide. There's no guessing whatsoever. He is trying everything possible to keep it outside the range of Bilal. In the end, he's conceded 3 wides. Not something that Shah Rukh is used to doing. He loves coming at the batsman. This time not around. Bilal has thrown him away. There's a couple of massive blows over the ropes.
Oh, very good ball by Shah Rukh. A strong appeal. The umpire not interested. Do they think, was there a bat?
It's close to the edge as well. We agree that, but everyone heard something apart from the umpire.
Rightly, Vinod, in this situation, they are searching for Bilal's wicket. They won this wicket badly.
It was much more of a plead rather than an appeal there.
They have a third man on a fine leg, an interesting field. Anything which will be flying down. The third man this time, he bowls it short, but
Dear oh dear, that was a quick delivery there. Has it been called for height? I have to go back and check. No, that was a close call, to be very, very honest. It looked slightly within the tram line.
Nasir Hussain, the captain of NCM, wouldn't be pleased. He will expect his bowlers to prevent the extras, and with this, that's a great delivery, but straight to the square leg fielder.
That's an extended lengthy over. 4 wides in it. Still one more delivery to go. Can he finish off well? Can he pull himself up, Shah Rukh? It's a no ball this time. It is a no ball. There's confirmation. He looks shell-shocked, is Shah Rukh.
There's plenty of things happening on the ground. We've seen wide, no balls, bowlers running in the danger crease, everything in within the first 3 overs.
At the moment, everything working in favor of future stars. Apart from the wicket of the very first delivery, things have really not gone NCM's way. They've had a chance, especially of the dangerous Bilal, and it's been flawed. They'll be thinking about this for a while now. That's a full toss. He smashed this one. Has it the legs? Yes, it has. It's gone all the way. Stand and deliver stuff there from Bilal Hussain. It was a freebie, and that's the end of Shah Rukh's over. He'll be mighty pleased.
Yes, indeed. And it's 36 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Had that catch been taken, that would have been a different story.
Catches win matches.
And it would have been 2 wickets to Shah Rukh. He would have certainly be steaming in. But that's not the case. It's history now. He's 28 for 1 of his 2 overs. And also you got to believe that he's bowled poorly. He's bowled very, very poorly up front there. Shake up ahead there from Shah Rukh, standing at short fine leg. But at the moment it's going to be Robin Matthews. Can he change things around? He'll be bowling to the right hand. That is slip in play, short fine leg, backward point. There's a deep third man. Steaming in chin short. It's going to be a wide surely. It's above, way above the batter. That's been called for height.
And this is where Robin Matthew needs to be aware about. In his 59 matches, he's bowled 31 wides. That's too much. Almost a wide every second match.
Good comeback there, but he's on the floor, is Robin. Perhaps the surface slightly skiddy. come. Well, slightly slippery. That's been the story so far. And coming back here, you can see the partnership there. Bilal, 27 dominating literally. Abdul Jabbar now gets into the act. He pulls one. Square of the wicket. Fielder there, deep mid wicket. Keeping it down to only a couple of runs.
Excellent weather conditions. We're live here from Sulaibiya Cricket Stadium, KCC T20 Elite Championship. Our live streaming partner, Fan Code. Yes, ball number 3. This time, he loves it. Another miss. NCM. What are you doing, NCM? They've dropped a simple ball straight to the middle fielder. This is proving to be costly. Let's wait and find out.
They're getting their chances, Jason, but they're not clinging on. Another boundary.
It's been a very expensive over by Robert Matthews. Already 8 runs from it. Can he finish it well? Certainly Bilal Hussain would want to sneak another boundary.
Watchfully dabbed there into the vacant spaces. He's showing a lot of maturity now. He wants to stay there. He wants to make them count. Tonight, he does realize that he started off really, really well. Is Bilal Hussain. Look at that. 32 of 17.
4 overs gone. It's 45 for the loss of 1 wicket.
Looks like it's going to be the first bowling change here from the Garden end. It's still going to be medium pace. They're feeding Bilal with his strength. He loves the ball coming onto the bat.
So it's Jitin Jose bowling the fifth over. This time angling in, gently played towards the cover fielder. Jitin Jose has played 66 matches for NCM and has picked up 72 wickets. He's certainly an asset to NCM. He's been taking wickets and played decent as well. He's just bowled one no ball in his 66 matches.
There's been a change in field. They know the areas that Bilal Hussain will be looking to hit straight. They got the long off and long on in place. Everyone in the circle. We are still into the power play. He's got a very hustling action as he approaches the crease, but he's started off very, very well, trying to keep Bilal Hussain, who has been on fire tonight. 2 good deliveries, no width and offer. He's kept things very simple, very, very straight. On the other hand, Bilal Hussain, very watchful. Showing plenty of patience.
Jitin Jose, with his experience, he has a very decent economy in a 66 matches, almost 7.5. This time it's played gently down the ground for a single with this. Do we have fielding change? No, it looks like Jitin Jose would keep the same. We have point, cover, backward point, a short third man, short fine leg, and towards long on.
Played away into the offside. Unable to find the gap there. Abdul Jabbar. Slower delivery there. Tucked away onto the onside. Plenty of gaps. There's no one there. Fielder giving a chase. A couple of easy runs.
Jitin Jose has been decent so far. Just 3 runs conceded in his first over. Can he finish it well? An excellent catch by the point fielder. What a flying catch. Jitin Jose. He was brought into the attack to take a wicket.
What a catch there from Shahrukh. Airborne. Superb stuff. That's an effort that'll be remembered. He's walking back to Abdul Jabbar.
Well, future stars can still believe that Bilal Hussain is a destructive batter. He's still at the crease, 33 of 22. He's a very genius, and this time he just guided that one past fine leg. Does it have all the legs to go all the way? Yup, he does.
That's a great shot from Bilal. He's finding his touch. He was riding his luck, but I think now he's got his touch, and now whatever he's touching, he's turning into gold. Is Bilal?
Well, absolutely. As you mentioned, everything is turning out to be gold for him. Fortune favors the brave as well. And 50 comes up for future stars. 52 for 2 in 5.3. The run rate is up and running. This time presenting full face of the bat. Very sensible and smart from Bilal of the back foot. Straight to man at wideish long off there.
That's good thinking from Bilal. After getting the boundary, he takes a single, rotates the strike, bring Amin on strike for the first time.
Well, Amin has to play an anchoring role there. Assess the condition because Bilal is going very hard. The bowlers at the moment in closing fielders, you have man at backward of point cover, extra cover. On the onside at square leg, deep mid wicket now goes back. Here comes Nimish Latif. This time the ball kept bit low, change of pace as well. I mean, they're smartly done up the offside.
That's good bowling from Nivesh. After considering the boundary in the third delivery, he's contained the batsman and just considered 5 runs of 5 deliveries. Last ball to go. Just a single. So that's a good over from Nimesh after considering a boundary. 6 runs of the over. The captain will be happy with performance of Nimesh.
Yeah, absolutely. They're good comeback, good decent comeback. 6 gone. Power play overs now have been done and dusted. 54 for 2. Future stars.
So who you think is better off in power play? Is the batting side or the bowling side?
Well, marginally, future stars can believe that they are slightly ahead despite losing 2 wickets. They believe that they have got an informed Bilal Hussain there. On the other hand, NCM investment, still they can think if they can have a wicket in few overs, they are also in this game.
I'm sure NCM will be happy to get rid back of the danger man Bilal, who's of 38 of 24 deliveries. But he had 2 chances. The game would have been totally different if NCM would have hold on to the chances.
Well, often we say in cricket that the catches win matches, and how costly that drop couple of occasions. We have to wait and watch as the innings progresses from here on. Jitin Jose is to continue from the road end. In fact, the garden end, I beg your pardon. We have got man at the backward of point, deep third man out on the boundary riders, point cover, deep extra cover. Again, it's a good delivery from Jitin Jose there. It's a full and straight. I mean, again, presenting full face of the bat.
Seems to be in good form, Jitin Jose. He got the wicket in his very first over. And he is on target. That's a good slow delivery. Straight into the hands of fielder. That's good bowling. 3 dot balls in a row. The pressure is building up. Amin Ejaz, who's just got 1 of 5 deliveries. He needs a boundary. I think something is coming up now.
Well, change of bowling and change of pace is working for Jitin Jose. Amin is anchored there. This time slightly short of the back foot. Carries it on the onside before that man at deep mid wicket comes running and collects it. The batter had a time to cross over. Amin would be delighted that he is on the non-shaker end, and that brings Bilal Hussain on strike. And what will be now Jitin's strategy? We got a man at deep mid wicket and deep square leg. Out on the boundary, wideish long on and wide long off, deep extra cover.
I think Bilal is going to go for a big shot. He's seeing his partner on the other end struggling. I think there'll be pressure on Bilal to score that boundary. So big delivery coming up. Jitin Jose to Bilal. Comes down the track. That's a good shot into the vacant area for a boundary.
Well, as if Bilal Hussain was anticipated for a something big. It's a full toss. He waited and puts it in the gap towards that square leg region. Couple of bounces and crashing into that dream set go cushion board. He is on a fire now. And pressure is on now. Jitin, he's been excellent so far until the last delivery been put away. Well, where does he gonna go now? Bilal Hussain, 42 of 25.
What a shot that is, but it's up in the air. Fielder getting underneath it. He set it up, and what a catch that is. Absolute beautiful catch there from the fielder. Gets rid of the danger man Bilal. This is the wicket NCM wanted. They gave him chances before, but it was now the fielder who took a very good catch, kept his eyes on the ball, and NCM has got the wicket they wanted.
Well, Bilal Hussain looked tempted to go after Jitin Jose, perhaps straight down the ground. But in the end, it was just elevation there, no distance, skying up. But what a grab. The pressure was on. It's a brilliant catch under pressure. Bilal, he got to go. But again, excellent knock up the order. Future Stars lost their third wicket for 59 after 7.
I'm sure NCM has made their comeback in the game after getting rid of the danger man Bilal. Ghulam Hussain is the man who replaces Bilal.
Finally, we've been talking about the partnership. Bilal was looking very dangerous, very destructive. And now he has been removed. And two new batters in. 59 for 3. Khalid Anwar has been brought back into the attack for the first time. Started off with an outside off stump. A slightly bit of spin there. Now it will be an interesting phase, especially when you have got two new batters inside the.
Khalik Anwar is now bowling very smartly. He's inviting the batsmen to go for the big shot. Two new batsmen in the crease. And that's great bowling. Wants a single, but that's... This could be... That's gone! No, that was the bowler who knocked the stumps without the ball.
Very interesting to see that replay again. That was a poor call at the end, but still they're happy to take it. Yup. The bowler had opportunity to remove the bail in flash, but in fact he didn't collect it. In fact, he gathered it not cleanly. Would have been a wicket there.
Could have been curtains for the batsmen. And Future Star could have been trouble losing the fourth wicket.
But that's the last thing you would want at this stage for Future Stars, because they've got a set batsman back in the hut, and now the responsibility is being transferred to the new batters. This time wanted to go towards the point region, no bat involved, pressure. This is what happens when you lose your set batter.
Absolutely. Again, straight to the fielder. This has been a very good over there from Khalik. He's putting the pressure on. The runs have dried for Future Stars. They need to rotate strike. Plays and misses. Misses everyone there. And this could be a lucky boundary. The fielder covers it up. Didn't have the legs to go all the way. So that's the end of the over. Good over there from Khalik, just considering 3 runs. Future Stars are 62 for 3 after 8 overs. beautiful evening here in Sulaibiya Cricket Ground. KCC T20 Elite Championship. The match between Future Stars and NCM.
Well, fantastic scenes. Nimish Latif to continue. An NCM investment skipper will be happy to see the back of Bilal. And slightly the momentum is shifted towards now NCM investment. 62 for 3. It's KCC T20 Elite Championship, game number 4, powered by Fan Code and TCM commercial partner. Bit relieved to see that Bilal Kadi is back as the next delivery from Amin there. In fact, beg your pardon, it's Nimish. And Amin worked it on the onside. And 2 runs taken at the end. It's a good call from the batter.
That ball was spinning. Did you see? Spinners will have an important role to play. Nimish. It's a good delivery again. The boundaries have dried. They're looking for double and they get it comfortably. That's good running between the wickets.
But this is how you got to be very smart in the middle there. Not every time expecting a boundary. You can rotate the strike, convert 1 into 2s, put pressure on the fielder. And that's what precisely been happened a couple of occasions. First 2 deliveries, 4 runs. No risk at all. That's why I worth mentioned it's a tricky phase, Abdul. A tricky phase for both the teams.
That's a good shot again. It's a delicate touch. Just a single. But they're rotating the strike now. They're playing smart cricket. They have lost 3 wickets. They need to have a partnership. Once they lay the foundation, then there are batters who can come and have a go in the end of the overs.
Well, T20 is all about preserving your wickets. Preserving wickets, putting pressure on the opposition, converting single into doubles, and then bang to go at the back end of the innings. This is what been happened. In fact, the first 3 matches as a next relief, there was a chance there for Mirwas to go on the offside. A bit of width. Unfortunately, missed out. A decent comeback for Nimish. It's been a good over so far. Oh, this time he goes an aerial route. There's a man at wide-ish long on, had no clue. Soaring over his head.
Going and gone. What a shot that is. They got the doubles and in the end they converted a mediocre over into a big one. Getting a big shot. That was a good shot there from Amin Ijaz.
A brilliant over. In fact, the over has been spoiled because of that maximum. 9 gone. And Future Stars is again back on track. 73 for 3. And they are going 8 runs per over. Well, after ending the toss, Bilal Hussain pick up the batter.
What do you think will be good score?
I certainly believe that 160 on this wicket will be very tricky. It's a good call there. Again, the point fielder had to be spot on. A direct hit would have been required on that occasion. But certainly the batsman was home. Well, I'll come back to your question again. 160, or I would still believe it's a very tricky on this wicket. Khali Kanwar. That's why Nasir Hussain has brought back their medium paces, the spinners there, to put a break on the bleeding that has been done previously.
He wanted to send this in the orbit. Plays and misses. Looking for the big shot there, but completely misses it. That's a good delivery there from the bowler.
A nice tossed up delivery was undone for that sharp spun. Luckily, no bat involved.
I think he's made up his mind. He want to go for big shots there.
This time drifting down leg, easy pickings, wide being given. Khalid Anwar, he got to be very careful here. Can't just let go the start what he had so far.
It's up in the air, but it falls into the no man's land.
It seems the batter checked the shot at the last minute and tried to go aerial route. Luckily, the deep extra cover fielder was quite far enough.
That's close. That's close. Umpire says not out.
I think he got a edge straight away. I think there's a bat involved. Yup. Confirmation from the umpire again. What a delivery that was.
This could be close again. In the end, good running.
Well, fantastic over. We did see a few googlies being bowled by Khalid Anwar, and batters trying to, in fact, difficult for them to pick that length.
Last ball. That's a good shot, but it's in the air. That's over the fielder for a 6. Just going to say he's considered 7 runs, and last ball to go where he considered 6. So that's 13 from 2 overs of Khalid. Last ball being the maximum. A good result in the end for the batsman.
Well, at halfway through, 83 for 3 at one stage, perhaps the expression of the fielder at deep extra cover, we thought that it would carry. At the end, it went over his head. So at halfway stage, 83 for 3, Future Stars in a good position. Both these batters are trying to accelerate, Amin and Abdul.
The partnership is building slowly but surely for Future Stars. NCM again needs a wicket to break this partnership. It's Nimish, the off break right arm bowler.
And now we got a short mid-wicket fielder inside the ring there to curtail extra run. It's a good strategy from the skipper. Man at point and cover, extra cover. There's a man at deep extra, long off, long on. Get a slip in, put pressure. The ball is turning and ball is doing. But that length will not serve your purpose. Dragged back, and batter was ready enough to muscle that one for an easy single though.
I think they have decided it's going to be Amin who's going to rotate strike, and it's going to be Mirwais who will take his chances.
Mirwais is a very strong lad. He has got all the options under his belt as a next delivery. Geniusly done of the offside. It's a good fielding, a good stop as well. There's no one behind. A fantastic stop at backward of point.
Saved a certain boundary.
Well, he got to give credit the way Kuwait Cricket has come up with this plan of host.
Again, Mirwais goes for the big one. That was the strategy, and he connects it well for a 6er. What a shot that is. This is a gem of an inning Mirwais is playing. He's off to 22 runs of 11 deliveries with 3 massive 6s.
Well, I just mentioned that he's a strong lad. He has got all the weapons under his belt. Slightly fuller length delivery, down on his knees, sensing an opportunity. It was in his arc. He hoisted that one over long on fence, out of the ground. 92 for 3. Surely and slowly, Future Stars are increasing their run rate. A foot on a pedal from second gear to slightly on a fourth gear, I would reckon. And it's a spot of concern for NCM investment skipper.
Absolutely. They need a wicket, and they need a wicket very quickly. Because Mirwais has cut loose, as I mentioned. It's Amin who's rotating the strike, and Mirwais is taking his chance. 9 already of the over. That's again a good shot, but straight into the hands of fielder for a single.
Well, T20 game is full of partnerships, Abdul. It's all about partnerships. One taking strike, one is watching the conditions well, and then another one just accelerating. And that's what precisely been happening so far in the middle.
That's lovely batting there from Amin. He's playing smart cricket. He knows they got a big 6 in this over. Just taps it and gets a double, which is a good over for future star. 12 of the over.
Well, 95 for 3. It's a good partnership. 35 of 24. Well, the back of Bilal will not hurt much so far for the future stars.
They got off to a dream start. A wicket of the first delivery from Shah Rukh, where Basir Khan had a golden duck. But after that, it was Bilal Hussain who led from the front. He was lucky, he got chances. I think couple of chances. And then now it is Mirwais who's playing a blinder here. 23 of 12. Who's on strike? Nimish the bowler. He wants to hit each and every ball out of the park is Mirwais.
Well, Nimish Latif this time, beg your pardon, it's Kali Kanwa. He thought that ball had hit the top of the off stump. But Mirwais, he got to give credit. Or this time, slight under edge. That will run away. But doesn't have all the power on it. But still the batter is ready to
This
take
could be close. But that's 2 byes. He wants to keep the strike is Mirwais because he wants to go all out in this over. Mirwais is the danger man. Looking for big shots is Mirwais. Crack that, but straight to the fielder for a single.
But this time he took it on the full. Wanted to heave it perhaps over mid-wicket boundary. He finds the fielder to perfection. Perhaps he'll be kicking himself that he couldn't able to put it away.
And this is what Amin has been doing. Rotating strike. Playing it very smart. He knows he has to stay there till the end. And Mirwais is striking it well. And Mirwais knows there's no big shot come up in this over. I'm sure he's going to go for this one. There he goes, as mentioned, straight in and out for a 6. Mirwais is playing a blinder here.
Well, Abdul is reading the game very well. Slightly tossed up delivery, inviting the batter to go after it. It was in his arc, soaring over deep extra cover boundary. A superb stop. 100 comes up for future stars. 104 for 3. And so far 9 came from this last delivery to go. Where does he gonna go, Khalik? Don't toss the up. If he placing it in this slot, it will disappear. It's a decent comeback there. 12 gone. 104 for 3. Good one, okay? Yeah. I just want little coordination in the sense while I'm explaining this. Just stop it because or else you will be little hurried. Just get Vinod, tell. Yeah. 104 for 3 after 12. The 5 bowlers have been used by the skipper Shah Rukh. 2 overs very expensive for his 28, picked up a wicket. Robin Matthew 2 overs 15, wicketless. Jitin Joe started off well, 2 overs 8 runs, picked up 2 wickets as well. Nimish Latif again 29 in his 3 wicketless. Kali Kanwa 3 overs 22. And expensive towards the end of the over. So 12 gone. It's 104 for 3. Change in voices. We have got Jason to take you through for the remaining of the 8 overs.
Thank you, Varun. We've been having a decent contest so far. Future Stars 104 in the first 12 overs. Jitin Jose is back into the attack for a second spell. He's been bowling exceptionally well in this match. 2 overs, 2 wickets for just 8 runs. Can he pick up a couple of more wickets?
Well, Jason, you've been watching this game so far. How do you read it from here on?
I think Future Stars would now start to up the ante. This time it's a risky second single, but completely they've taken it.
Yeah, it's a good call at the end, though it was a risk involved there. It's a good call. This partnership is turning out to be gold for Future Stars. We did mention about very important innings of Bilal. He was undone at long off region. But Jitin Dos is the only bowler so far he's been able to put breaks. And this time he drifted down the legs. Wide signaled by the umpire. 106 for 3. And 8 overs to go from here on.
What do you reckon, Varun? What can be a good score on this pitch?
Well, I still believe 160 would be a very good, a very decent, I would say, is the fact that the wicket is very tricky. The ball is keeping a bit low occasionally.
This time walked onto the offside towards the deep backward point fielder. The 2 runs comfortably taken. It's 108 for the loss of 3 wickets. Jitin Jose being economical as always. He has a decent economy rate of 7 runs per over in all his 56 matches.
Well, Jitin Jose has been brought back by the skipper just to produce a wicket over, because he's in search of a over here. 2 overs. He went in 2 wickets for his 13 runs in 2.4. And Nasir Hussain is desperately waiting for a wicket to break the partnership, put brakes on the runs being scored. It's already bleeding been done. 9 for 3. A square leg kept a bit squarer. A deep square leg, short fine leg is been placed backward a point, extra cover. There is no mid on. We got a man at deep cow corner and deep mid wicket. This time the ball kept bit low again. Wanted to pull his Mirwais off the back foot. I was not in a good position on that occasion. Again, a good over far from Jitin. Boundary is not been conceded. And that's what NCM is hoping from here on. But they need a break. And the break, that is only possible when you take a wicket.
Can Jitin Jose finish it well? Just 6 runs until now. This time the batsman walked on to the long off fielder for a single. With this, we are at the end of over number 13. It's 1-1-1 for the loss of 3 wickets.
Well, fantastic scenes, a good atmosphere. We are in the KCC T20 Elite Championship, powered by Fancode, game number 4. Future Stars taking on NCM Investment. Nimish Latif is coming final time from the road end. A nice, good action, hiding his ball. Good to see. Good tactics from Nimish, Jason.
Yes, certainly he is a very smart bowler, but today he's been pretty expensive. He's considered 30 runs in his first 3 overs. Can he finish it off well?
Well, can he finish it off well? That's a question we have to wait and watch. He doesn't. This time he puts a off tracker that has been put away. No chance for man at deep extra cover to cut it off. In fact, there was no fielder. A fielder we had that was wide long off. The ball had enough power. The runs are coming. And Nimish is feeling the heat now. 34 from 3.2. Very expensive. And Mirwais, look at him. He's absolutely flying. 36 of 19. So what will be Nimish's option from here on?
This time walked on the batsman towards the leg side, straight to deep mid wicket for a single. Nimish trying very hard to get a wicket here.
Do you think the captain has missed the trick by not keeping a short mid wicket, perhaps a short square leg fielder to stop the singles, put pressure on the batters, just don't allow easy singles there.
This time Amin walks it on to the leg side again towards the deep mid wicket fielder. He's eyeing this side. You are completely correct, Arun, in analysis. There should be a mid wicket fielder. I would say a short mid wicket fielder to contain the singles. Nimish already conceded 7 runs in this over. 2 more balls to go in a spell. This time he's walked it on towards the leg side. Is it the 6? Yes, the confirmation is there. Mirwais, what a shot this was.
An absolute poor delivery, juicy in the slot for Mirwais, well set batter. He read that length, and as soon as he realized it was in his arc, decimated it over deep mid wicket boundary. 124 for 3. And Future Stars running away with the boundaries and sixes. Mirwais raced away to 43 of 21.
Nimish Latif, what is he thinking? He's been very expensive. 42 runs for this final delivery. This time walked on towards the long on fielder and straight. What a catch. The dangerous Mirwais is back in the pavilion.
Well, how often we did see today, tempted. We did see Bilal Khan previously, and this time Mirwais there, wanted to heave it perhaps, wanted to go bang inside and over deep extra. No power. At the end, just elevation. He got to go 7 shy of to reach his half century. But again, a good cameo. 43 of 22. Future Stars lost another wicket against a run of play. 124 for 4 after 14. We are coming into the back end of the overs now. Last 36 deliveries. Well, at right time, we got a new voice. It's Vinod to take you through into the last over. A change in bowling, change in voices.
Thank you, Varun. Thank you, Jason. It's been a feast indeed. 124 is what the Future Stars have posted, and they're not done yet. Amin Ijaz, the experience. Amin Ijaz, 23 of 26. He was allowed the cushion to go slow, courtesy Mirwais. He was going all guns blazing, trying to take on every possible bowler he's faced. It's going to be Indika, the new bowler. He's got a slingy action there, missed his footing straight away. Pulling back at the right time. He walks back, measures his run up. You'll see a bit of Malinga here. Starts off with a low full toss down the 2 straight mid wicket. Easy single, a flat throw there from the wicket, from the fielder.
What do you reckon, Vinod? What can be a good score and what can Future Stars post on the board?
Well, it looks like a beautiful batting track tonight. Unlike the other match and other games which are pretty low scoring, it seems to be a very good wicket. There's this hint of dew.
In comes Indika this time. Walked on to the onside towards the long off fielder for a single. Amin playing the anchor innings over here. He's been rotating strike.
Well, he's trying to get the ball into the block hole after a couple of low full tosses. Finally, he manages to pitch the ball. Good line, good length, trying to find his rhythm there. Sulaibiya, he will be a batter to watch out when NCM comes in, chasing this target, which seems to be a mammoth one at the moment. They're heading towards the one. It's very interesting action there. This time he goes up and over. What a magnificent shot. It's gone up and over the comb box. Plenty of exercise tonight for the umpires, raising their hands. Plenty of sixes. What a pickup shot there, all timing.
A great shot indeed, Vinod. And they are the Bashrat Ali joining the party. He's certainly not going to stop here. Future stars would certainly look to post 180, 190. That's what the projected score tells us.
If they go at the same rate, probably they'll reach 180, 190. They'll be trying and heading towards eyeing that 200 run mark, Jason.
Yes, indeed. With the batting lineup of NCM, certainly 180, 200. Looks to be a defendable wicket. The runs on the board. But there's certainly dew on the ground, Vinod. So will this play a factor when NCM comes to chase the score?
Well, absolutely. What the dew factor adds on is that there will be hardly any spin. The ball will come onto the bat even better, probably. And that's what we are seeing tonight. There has been some dew. You've seen the towels out. The fielders, bowlers working on the ball. But at the moment, it's going to be Indika. He's been tonked for a six. He'll be running and steaming, trying to get in the block hole. Again, plenty of timing. This one is gone. A fielder there. That is lapse in concentration. That is a big miss there from Mizan. He misjudged this one completely. He ran in, expecting the ball to come much more flatter. In the end, he completely made a mess of that one.
Bashrat Ali 2 and 2, 6 and a 4. It's 11 from just 3 balls. He's looking in great touch today. In comes Indika for the final ball delivery. Bashrat walks it on towards the offside, towards the extra cover fielder for an easy single. The score at the end of 15 overs, we are 138 for the loss of 4 wickets. The match summary so far, future stars. They score 138, Mirwais 43 runs, beg your pardon, of 22 deliveries. Bilal Hussain, the attacking batsman, 42 of 26. Amin, he's playing the anchor innings here, 25 of 26. And Bashrat Ali, 12 of 4. Robin Matthews back into the attack.
And what's happened here with NCM is they had very few spinning options apart from the left arm spinner Khalik and the off spinner Nimesh Latif. We haven't seen any options. There's been plenty of medium pace options that's serving the purpose at the moment for future stars, allowing them to score runs at will and freely. Short this time, his time, this one slightly wider, slicing it away, it's crashing into the fence. Tonight, Bashrat Ali reads this wicket completely differently. He's playing late and it's been all timing. You can see that this time around. Angling the bat away.
Indeed, Vinod Bashrat Ali. He's just finding the fence. He's very important for future stars if they got to reach 200. And in comes Robert Matthew. This time slightly shorter, but Bashrat walks it on towards the short third man fielder for an easy single. Not a good start to the over. It's 5 runs already for the first 2 deliveries. Robin Matthew needs to think something out of the box. He needs to get a wicket for his captain. Amin Ejaz on strike. This time he walks it on to the leg side. He pulls it. The ball racing towards the boundary fence. A valiant effort by the fielder. It's a boundary. Amin Ejaz joining the party. He would try to support Bashrat Ali together. Certainly 200 now, not out of reach for future stars. It's turning out to be an expensive over. 9 runs so far in the first 3 deliveries itself. In comes Robert Matthews for ball number 4. This time walked it on towards the offside. Can they sneak in a second? Yes, indeed they do. It's been great batting performance. They've been taking the ones, converting the ones into twos, twos into threes. There was Khalik at the deep cover. Can Robin finish off this well? Let's find out. Ball number 5. This time, Amin drives it towards the long off fielder. And for an easy single, brings back Bashrat Ali on strike. He would certainly be eyeing the leg side. That's a strong area. That's where he's been scoring the runs today. The partnership already 26 of just 11 balls. Final ball of over number 16. This time a surprise delivery. He dubs it on and Bashrat Ali had no clue towards the leg side. For an easy single.
That's interesting there. If you go back and look at the replays, extra bounce, taking his eye off, trying to fend this one away. He had no clue where the ball was. In the end, he scampered through for a single. Looks like he's taking a quick drinks break. That's been the story there for the NCM bowlers. 6 bowlers been used so far. Shahrukh, very expensive. 2 overs, 1 for 28 up front. Robin, 28, going at 14 and 9 and over. And there's Jitin Jose, who's bowled very, very well. 2 for 15. Pick up the bowlers there. He's picked up 2. Nimesh Latif, very expensive, going at almost 10 and a half and over. 1 for 41. And Khalik Anwar, he's bowled very decently. 3 overs, none for 22. They've floored a couple of chances, but at the moment it's going to be Indika. Only bowling is Slinger Malinga. Oh, that's gone into space this time. He has launched this. That's an exquisite shot. To be very, very honest, you've seen Bashara today. He's been timing the ball very well. This one is gone. Plenty of height.
Nothing's working for NCM at the moment. It's been raining 6s and 4s from the future stars batsmen.
He's got up to a flyer, Basharat Ali, 24 of 8. He's looking good. He's looking very, very good. If he stays there for another 2 or 3 overs, things will change quickly. They have another 23 more deliveries to go towards the back end of this innings. 157 for 4 is what Future Star are standing at the moment. Looks like this is the war that Basharat Ali surely will be targeting. The previous over, he got a 6 and a boundary of Indica. He'll be looking to bowl full and straight into the block hole. Can he get one straight there?
Just short of the fielder this time. Bashrat Ali lucky there. He hit it right towards the longer fielder. It got the height but not the distance.
What Basharat is doing right now is using the long handle to good use. But not to forget, it's going to be Amin Ijaz. He pulls this one towards vacant spaces on the onside. It's another boundary. Runs are flowing thick and fast. All around the corner. Very, very poor there. Low full toss. Well, sometimes these low full toss, they can be very, very awkward. But in the end, Amin Ijaz dealing with this one comfortably. He's spraying it all over the park. The line or the length has been a big, big problem for the NCM bowlers. They've not found or hit the right lengths.
13 runs so far in this over. It's for ball number 4. This time Amin walks it on towards the leg side. It was slow through the air from Indica. They score a single and gets Bashrat Ali back on strike. Bashrat Ali is only dealing in 6s and 4s at the moment. Certainly Future Stars would hope that he stays on the crease this time. He walks it on towards... Oh, there was an attempt by the backward point fielder. Just wide of him. Let's have a look. Oh, he missed it. He tried best. He tried well. But couldn't reach his hand out in time. And the batsman sneaked 2 runs. Gets Bashrat Ali back. He's back on strike. Indica. 14 runs so far from 5 deliveries. Can he finish it well? Or does he go expensive this time? Yes, indeed. He finishes light in the block hole. And the dangerous Bashrat Ali is back in the pavilion.
Well, he was searching for that block hole Yorker. This time he gets it on right. Crashing into the stumps. Disturbing the timber. Finally, they see the back of Bashrat Ali. They'll be very, very relieved. 27 of 11. He was the man causing plenty of headache there for NCM. They will breathe a sigh of relief at the moment. Can they restrict them to less than 170, 180? Will be a big question. At the moment, they have 3 more overs to go. 165 for 5. And walks in walks the skipper, Mohammad Khan. The experienced Mohammad Khan. He is joined by another experienced player, Ijaz. The short history for Mohammad Khan is that he's represented the Kuwait national team. He's led the team on quite a few occasions. He's been a junior star for Kuwait. It's time for some serious pace now. It's going to be Shahrukh. He'll be coming back after a very, very mediocre start. It's very expensive. He started off very well, getting a wicket of the very first ball. And then Bilal Hussain was dropped in the same over. And from there on, things heading in a different direction. He was spraying the ball all around, got been tonked by Bilal Hussain.
This time, drags it on towards the leg side. He's trying for a second. He gets it comfortably. This is great running between Amin and Mohammed. 2 runs on the board. It's 167 for 5. Shahrukh will look to contain the runs. He has a point fielder, a mid-wicket, a third man, a shot, fine leg. This time, a play and a miss by Amin. He's trying too hard. He's trying to score fast. Just 3 overs left.
It's going to be Shahrukh there. It's a low full toss. All right, he's got plenty of bat on that, into plenty of vacant spaces.
This time Shahrukh, it's a no ball. That's a confirmation from the umpire. He's bowled second today. That's a second no ball for him in this match. Certainly the extras, the runs that NCM have conceded is a bother with this. Here he comes. It's a free hit. This time Amin works it on towards the long on fielder. Just for a single, brings the captain Mohammed on strike. I mean, on 42 of just 37 deliveries, he's been anchoring the inning so far from one end. But he needs support from Mohammed to finish on a high. Certainly, they've crossed the 170 mark. They will look forward to get the 200 to have a competitive score for NCM and for their bowlers to defend. Slightly fuller this time by Shahrukh. It's again a no ball. Let's wait for the umpire's confirmation. Beg your pardon, no. This time he is within the crease. It's not a no ball this time. Mohammed pulled it towards the mid-wicket fielder. He tried to sneak in a single, but Amin was not interested. Future Stars won the toss and elected to bat first, and rightly a good decision. They've so far posted a good total on board. For Mohammed, there's a point. A mid-wicket fielder. Short third man, short fine leg. This time he comes outside the off stump and walks it on towards the leg side for a boundary. What an animated shot by the captain himself, Mohammed. This is a great shot by him. The runs are coming thick and fast for Future Stars. At the end of 18 overs, it's 175 for the loss of 5 wickets.
Jason, we have 12 more deliveries to go. It's going to be Indika now. Yeah. From the garden end, we'll have another over from the desert end. 175 by far the highest total in this tournament in game number 4. I've seen few games with the low scores, but not this one. Certainly this looks to be a belter of a wicket. It's going to be Indika. It's going to wire the crease, ball slower. Excellent thinking there from Indika. Rolling his fingers. It's not so easy bowling those slinger slow balls. You need skill. You need experience and you need the confidence to do that, especially at the back end. Not this time around. He'll have to go back and re-bowl this one.
This time he stays down the leg side for a wide. Too many extras on offer today from NCM. In he comes for ball number 2. This time slightly outside the off stump. Amin heaps it over towards that's a wide again. The line and length of NCM bowlers have been pretty average today. They've conceded far too many extras. far too many short balls. Certainly a spot of bother for them. This time it's pretty wide outside. Easily Mohammed works it on towards the long off fielder for an easy single. The runs are coming. Can they reach to 200? Indika has conceded 32 so far. This time Amin walks it on towards the leg side, towards the deep mid-wicket fielder, just for a single. The boundaries in this over have dried up. What? This time he comes down the track and pulls it hard towards the leg side for a boundary. A great hit shot indeed.
If you go back and see there, Indika has been all over the park, trying to find his length. He's been struggling there, very, very expensive. 37. He still has one more delivery to go. Dancing down there. Fielders converging. Good throw. Keeping this one to only one. Finishing off well. 19 overs done and dusted. 185. This is a massive score given the context. Mind you, Future Stars have a very, very good, strong, experienced bowling lineup. That's been the story there. Bilal Hussain, he flared away 42 quick fire. The experienced Amin Ijaz controlling things in the middle overs. He's batting still there on 44. Can he get to his half century? We'll have to sit back, wait and watch. And looks like it's going to be Shahrukh who will be finishing off things. He started the innings bowling the opening over. He'll come back to finish things off. Can he finish on a high? Can he pick up a wicket or two? Can he restrict? Is it going to be a containing line? He'll be searching for the block hole. The length will be very, very important, trying to keep things away from the batter. He's got a short third man. He's got a backward point slightly wider. It's a length ball, trying to heave this one away on the onside. He picks up a single there. Mohammad Khan, rightly so, gives the strike to the experienced Amin Ijaz, who's been there long enough. He's just 6 short of his half century. Can he get there in style? He'll be trying to do so for sure. He has 5 more deliveries. But at the moment, they'll be thinking to take their team long and far as possible. Probably 195, 200 certainly inside, with 14 more runs required. But you have to deal with the pace of Shahrukh. He's bowling cross seam. Short ball, he pulls this one. That is gone. That is gone. He does it in style there. Gets to his half century. What a knock there from Amin Ijaz. Swivels. That's very much Caribbean there.
Oh.
Sixes, there have been plenty tonight. There have been plenty tonight. All over the park. All around. They've not shied away. The Future Stars. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant there from Future Star. 192. Certainly they're in search. Inside. Heading to the 200 mark, a psychological one. So far, so good. And he acknowledges his dugout there. 50 or 41. Oh, that's a play and a miss. That's a play and a miss. He'll be slightly disappointed, dejected. He will be looking to get bat and ball on every ball possible.
Shahrukh pretty expensive, 45 runs in a spell until now. Can he finish it off well, or does he concede more runs? Let's wait and find out. This time Amin Ijaz, he walks it on and it's a Drop catch again. They have been dropping too many catches, NCM today. It was an easy catch. Let's just have a look at the Wheeler. Oh my god, completely misjudged this time.
Two more deliveries to go. Swing. He goes hard there into the vacant spaces. Doesn't have the legs. A desperate dive there from the fielder. In vain. That's another boundary. This has been a busy day. Puts in a valiant effort there. Shahrukh very, very expensive towards the back end. 51. He has one more delivery to go. They are a couple runs short of the 200 mark. That's a low full toss. He's put this one. That's a flat six. That is a flat six. What a shot to finish off things. They are looking for the no ball. He certainly will be dejected. Was it high? Was it high enough? Looks pretty marginal though.
Well, absolute carnage here at the Sulaibiya cricket ground. Well, you can't keep the batters. Poor bowling display from NCM Investment. And let's have a quick look at, Izaz started off very slow. 580, 62 of 45, dropped twice. Mirwais again, quick runs, 43 of 22. Bilal Hussain, fantastic up the order, 42 of 26. And Bashrat Ali contributed 27 of 11. Well, Jitin Jose only the pick up the bowler, picked up 2 wickets from his 3. Shahrukh, very expensive, 1 for 57. Nimish Latif, 1 for 42. And Indik again, 1 for 38. So future stars, after winning the toss, Mammoth's total 204 for 5. We are taking a short break. When we come back, we'll have the big run chase. So stay tuned.
Welcome, Varun.
Well, good evening, Jason. Thank you very much. Well, what a mammoth total put up by future stars. Brilliant performances. Three of them contributing up the order. Bashrat Ali to continue from the far end. First up, wrapped him on the pads of D. Xavier. D. Xavier, the skipper of Kuwait national cricket team. A player to watch out. Plenty of pressure and responsibility lying on all these opening stand. Courtesy for the NCM future stars mammoth total. We got a slip in place, point cover, extra cover, mid off. Well, DJ Xavier, you can't keep him quiet. He's such a solid player. Picked up a maximum there on the third delivery. And Jason, NCM investment need plenty of those to come closer to the target put up by future stars as the next delivery there. Wanted to place it towards short fine leg region is DJ Xavier. Well, NCM investment scorecard is up and running. Man at point, cover, extra cover, mid off. How does Bashrat Ali gonna end up next to two deliveries?
This time slightly straight. Well defended by Nasser Hussain. Respected this delivery. Mind you, he's also an explosive player top the order as well. That NCM have a great opening pair. And certainly NCM would look to capitalize in the first 6 overs if they're going to come close towards this mammoth total posted by future stars. This time slightly short towards the legs and Nasser flicks it on towards the deep fine leg for a single. With this, at the end of first over, we have 8 runs for no loss. Future stars, beg your pardon, would be looking to take a couple of wickets to put pressure back on NCM investment.
Well, what we noticed here right from the word go, plenty of men around the bat of the offside. For Nasir Hussain is a very technically talented batter. Back on a point cover, short extra cover, man at mid off and mid on. Mid wicket drops back to almost that cow corner region. He's a very strong lad. Nasir Hussain is on strike. Asif Nawaz to continue. From the road end. Oh, this time I've been talking about. Picked his spot. Back on a square leg. Couple of bouncers and crashing into that commentary box area. And what a start in this over. Pressure is on Asif now.
What a shot. Pulled it hard, straight towards the com box, as you rightly said, Varun.
NCM Investment were looking for the start and they certainly have it.
I'm sure it is going to be a cracker of the game. This time, just over mid-off. It was slightly full over pitched. And Nasir Hussain was up for it. He realized that mid-off up in the ring. He had to get it on top of him. He does handsomely there. One bounce into the fence she goes. Well, Jason, we are getting a move. And we are in for a brilliant run chase. What do you reckon from here?
Yes, well, it's an interesting contest. Two best teams in this tournament. Certainly the dew is playing a factor here. You see plenty of towels outside there. The bowler finding it difficult to grip the ball perfectly.
When there is a dew, it's difficult to hold the seam in the right direction as the next delivery that has soaring over square leg boundary. Well, Nasir Hussain is absolute carnage here. We did see some carnage in the previous innings and now Nasir Hussain is playing with Asif Ali. Asif Nawaz rather, beg your pardon. 22 for no loss.
Asif playing his just the sixth match in this tournament for KCC, beg your pardon. He's bowled 12 overs so far and conceded 109 runs. He's been slightly expensive in his matches, going at an economy rate of 9 runs per over.
This is expensive stuff and good statistics there from my co-commentator Jason. Asif, where does he gonna go now?
This time going slightly wide. He's trying not to offer any width and forcing the batsman to reach the ball. He needs to be careful.
Well, no, the only reason the ball didn't go out of the park is because perhaps Nasir anticipated that the ball would be given as a wide, considering fact that all men are standing up the 30-yard circle, or this time pierce the gap. Does it go all the way? No, the ball stopped in between. It's because of that slowness. But Asif is absolutely struggling at the moment.
Yes, he's already considered 16 runs so far in his first over. Can he finish it well or does he go for some more runs? You can see him getting the towel on, plenty of dew on the field.
It's not a good sign for SCM, beg your pardon, for future stars. Because the dew will surely affect the rhythm. It's very difficult to hold the seam there. This time, Nasir Hussain, he gotta go. He got a good start. Unfortunately for him, finds the man at covers. A sigh of relief for Nawaz there. Bilal, he does the trick. He doesn't miss many. And Nasir Hussain, good start. Unfortunately for him, he gotta go. And NCM Investment lost their first wicket. 17 of 18. Some good quick runs. Disappointed. Undi Mohan joins Diju Xavier in the middle.
The wicketkeeper batsman Undi Mohan for NCM Investment, right-handed batsman. He would look to anchor the innings with Diju Xavier's. They need a partnership. They need a good partnership.
Well, Jason, they need a partnership. It's just not a partnership where you consume more balls. They need some quick runs because the run rate is about 10. They just can't block every delivery, pick the gaps, and score as much as they can, especially in coming 4 overs. Bashrat Ali to continue.
This time shot and pulled hard, pulled by the Josevius. It's gone towards the leg side for a fantastic four.
Well, slightly short. Pick that length so early of the back foot is DJ Xavier. Absolutely pull that one. No chance for mid-wicket boundary to cut it off. 28 for 1. And now Midon drops back to cow corner. Man at the mid-wicket is bit square. Short third man, point cover, extra cover. This time again, poor delivery. Does it go all the pace? Does it have the power to go? It doesn't. The fielder was following the ball through himself, but doesn't stop going over the ropes. Hasif there. It's never easy as a bowler to run and follow it. Unfortunately, his effort went in vain and Xavier picked up a boundary. Well, the umpire is having a word with DJ Xavier.
This time it's in the air. Will this be taken? Yes, it does. And the Josevius has fallen. Pray to Bashar Ali's good ball. He has the final love. This time slightly slower through the air.
Well, as soon as DJ Xavier skied up, he realized that it is going to be his downfall. He wanted to play it on the onside, perhaps a flick. The ball, bat twisted in his hand. And Xavier again start, but couldn't able to convert. And two opening batters back in the hut. NCM investment 32 for 2 in 2.3.
In comes Ali Basha for NCM. An explosive batsman.
Well,
At the moment, what's required from him is to stay on the crease, watch out the deliveries, and try his best to anchor the innings with only Mohan.
a bit sigh of relief for future stars. The back of the two bowlers. Oh, this time it missed the keeper. And only the power and pace race away to the boundary for 4 freebies. Has he got edge to it? It seems to have had dictated. No, it's in the form of buys. Well, it will hurt Bashrat Ali. Well, I've been mentioning about the two batters. Oh, a quick pair, quick fiery runs, back in the hut.
A good short ball, great sportsmanship. Bashar quickly checking on Ali Bashar.
The batter got hurt.
This is what we see in KCC T20 Elite Champions. The top players playing with the right sportsman spirit. We are live here from Sulaibiya Cricket Stadium.
The final ball coming up, or swing and a miss there. Out it missed. The middle stump, top of the off stump there.
End of a slightly animated over. There was 8 runs, 4 boys, and a wicket. NCM investment lead 169 in 102 balls. Not that difficult if we have only Mon and Ali Basha. On the crease, they have a pretty explosive batting lineup. The informed Nimish Latif yet to come. They're going at almost 12 runs per over. this Asif Nawaz is back in strike.
Well, Asif Nawaz went for 16, but again he'll be happy man to break the partnership of the two opening stand there. First over went for 16. Here comes from the road end to right hand Unimovan. This time flashing it off point. Race away to the boundary for 4. It will be raining boundaries here at the Sulaibiya Cricket Park. We did see a similar kind of innings. And now both these batters are continuing it. Poor delivery to start off for Asif. Not learning the lesson.
Yes, he's trying his best to bowl.
Well, 41 for 2. Asif Nawaz. First delivery went for a boundary. Pressure is on him. Second went for a wide. 5 already. The first delivery just been bowled. Short fine leg. Short mid wicket. Man at cow corner. Deep third man is in place. Here comes. This time again wide delivery. But seriously, Asif is struggling. He's struggling with his run up. He's struggling with his rhythm. And all the fans who are watching us live, we are live from KCC T20 Elite Championship, powered by Fan Code, Sulaibiya Cricket Ground. A fantastic view from here. Oh, this time just over. A crossbar over mid off.
Oni Mohan taking the scoreboard to 46. He's been the attacking batsman between the two. Let's see what Asif Nawaz. He's been very, very expensive until now. 26 already in just 1.2 overs. This time slightly fuller, and Oni Mohan works it on over the long on fielder for a maximum. What a great shot by Oni Mohan.
Well, Unimovan just a stand and deliver. Picked his spot, picked that length. And long on boundary. No chance for fielder. A mere spectator there.
Asif Nawaz will be very disappointed with himself. Not a good day for him. It's 32 runs conceded. The captain Mohammad Khan needs to find an answer to contain the runs. The runs are flowing. 52 already in 3.3 overs. They're making very good use of the power play. NCM investment. For Asif Nawaz, you have point, backward point, cover, extra cover, mid-on. This time bowling slightly on the good length. And Oni Mohan dabs it for a single. He's been doing well. He's been the attacking batsman. He needs to take NCM towards the end. Already we've seen 15 runs, the partnership in just 7 balls. In comes Asif Nawaz. This time slightly towards a bit fuller. And an easy single towards the mid-on fielder. They've been doing well. Excellent conditions on board. The dew is playing its part here. There's been towels all around. Gripping the ball has been very difficult. And NCM have been getting the low volleys, the good balls, the good length ball, the short balls. And making plenty much use of it. Can Asif Nawaz finish it well for a second over. Let's wait and watch. Here he comes, this time strength down the legs, but let's wait for the umpire. It's a leg bye signaled. It's the end of over number 4. 55 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. NCM have been going on a very decent run rate at the moment, and they need to maintain it if they want to take the match towards the end. We have a change in the bowling. Bilal Hussain is in the attack, coming for the garden end. He has point cover, third man, extra cover, a shot fine leg, shot mid wicket, and a mid on. This time he walks it on towards the extra cover. Mohan has been great form for a boundary. Bilal Hussain starting the over not very well.
Oh, that's slightly fuller length delivery in the slot. Thank you very much, says Mohan. Oh, extra cover. They're going with a good pace here. 59 for 2. Mohan 19 of 6. So 6 came from first 2 deliveries. In fact, the second delivery was a wide. Runs are coming and runs are coming very quickly. Oh, this time opens the blade smartly there, but there's a man at short, third man to cut it off. Only Mohan raced away to 20 of 7.
That's a wide at Bilal Hussain, staying outside the wide crease. Future Stars need to contain the extras. It's already an expensive over. 9 runs so far and just 2 legal deliveries. This time Ali Basha walks it on towards the point fielder. There was no chance for a run. Certainly some words coming in from Mohan. He would probably advise him to keep rotating the strike to have the scoreboard ticking. It's 64 runs so far, going at a very healthy run rate. It's a play and a miss. Very good ball by Bilal Hussain.
Yeah, a bit tentative on that occasion is Ali Basha there, struggling. 1 of 6. Can't consume more deliveries here. A good comeback from Bilal Hussain. This time he goes a aerial route. There's a no one behind. Soaring over mid wicket. $70 for 2. This run chase is going to be very interesting. 70 for 2 in just 4.5 overs. NCM don't mind losing their top order. So they are going almost 14 runs per over. Oh, this time, short mid wicket fielder looked interested, diving forward. It didn't carry to him. Fantastic effort. Diving forward. Unfortunately, the ball pops out from his hand. 5 gone. It's $70 for 2. So 71 for 2 after 5. Irfan has been introduced for the first time from the road end. So last over of the power play. Here comes Irfan. This time outside the off stump. The ball kept bit low. Ali Basha wanted to work on the offside. Perhaps guided that one past third man boundary. There is no one behind. But it didn't get bat on ball.
This time slightly.
A full toss there. Ali Basha couldn't put it away. There was a chance for him, opportunity, and he lets it go. And just a single of the full toss delivery. Oh, this time the ball hits on a high. It didn't hit him middle of the bat. Again, just a single. But run rate is very good. NCM investment. They got a good start, 73 for 2. But can they capitalize? Can they capitalize a similar run chase, run rate? Oh, this time, what a shot. Absolutely creamed between two fielders there. Cover and extra cover to perfection. Immaculate timing on that occasion. So Undi Mohan is showing class. Some gorgeous shots along the ground. On that occasion, it was Ali Basha, 13 of 11.
NCM looking to finish this match as early as possible. They have 77 already. They've made very good use of the power play. 6 runs already. This time he heaves it on towards the leg side, up and over. Let's wait for the umpire's confirmation. Is it a 6 or a 4? He confirms. No, it's a 4. Let's have a look at the replay. There's been some confusion.
Well,
yes, it's a 4.
Well, what a shot. Fantastic off the hip. He swiveled that one over backward a square leg. There is no one behind. Last delivery coming up. It was a good over until the third delivery. Been ruined by 2 boundaries. Can he finish off well here? Somehow he managed to get bat on it. There was no power. But NCM investment, they're off the mark. The style there, 82 for 2 after 6. And surely we are in for a brilliant run chase.
Future stars, let's have a quick look at the bowling summary. Asif Nawaz, the expensive, 2 overs for 34. Bilal Hussain, his first over, 16 runs. Bashrat and Asif Nawaz, 1 wickets each. The follow wickets, 1 for 24 and 2 for 32. Since then, NCM have just been going berserk at the moment. We have Uni Mohan on the crease along with Ali Basha. We are live from Sulaibiya Cricket Stadium for KCC T20 Elite Championship. And there's a bowling change. Praveen Raja comes into the attack. He's an off-break right-arm bowler. He has a third man, point and cover. Deep extra cover. We see a long off, a long on. This time up in the air, the fielders gathering underneath, and a wicket falls. Every time Praveen Raja comes in, he takes a wicket. That was a very loose shot by Ali Raza.
NCM have lost a wicket against run-up play. Ali Basha there, slightly tossed up delivery, wanted to take Praveen Raj downtown, ended up slicing it. A simple chance, and Nimish Latif, the left-handed batter, joins Uni Mohan in the middle.
A very bad ball. That's a bad ball on the legs. And easy pickings for Nimish Latif. He's off the mark with a boundary.
Well, batsman's intent is very clear there. Poor delivery. There is no one behind. No back on a square leg. No square leg. He picked up a boundary. Easy pickings. And straight away Praveen Raj is asking apology. The skipper. 86 for 3. It's very interesting to see how Nimish Latif plays from here on. This time punched off the back foot, sets up for a single. Is Nimish there, and equally responded by Uni Mohan. He's very eager to be a striker's end because he's striking the ball well. 21 of 8. It's in his arc. Uni Mohan doesn't gonna miss out on that occasion. Again soaring over wide long on boundary. It is absolutely carnage. And have a look at that. Absolutely murdered. No chance. Mere spectator fielder wideish long on fence. Well, this game is alive. 93 for 3.
Uni Mohan is in a hurry. There's no singles for him. It's only raining boundaries and sixes. 93 in just 6.4 overs so far, NCM investment. For Uni Mohan, we have a long off, long on. A deep backward point. A deep square leg. This time walks it on towards the leg side. They are running for two. Nimish Latif is very athletic. He responds well. And easy 2 runs on the board for Oni Mohan. He moves on to 29 of just 10 deliveries. Pravin Raja has conceded 13 runs so far in his first over. He picked up 1 important wicket.
Well, if you notice the strategy from NVS investment batter is that they are just not allowing the bowlers to settle down. They are trying, in fact, they are attacking the first delivery. 7 gone. It's a good one to finish it off. 95 for 3.
A quick look at the match batting summary for NCM Investment. Nimish Latif, 5 runs so far of 2 balls, and Oni Mohan, he's been the star for today, 29 runs of just 11 balls.
Well, Bashir Khan, he's been introduced for the first time. He's coming from the road end. Got a backward point, short third man, point, extra cover inside the ring. And plenty of men are the boundary riders.
This time bowling it slightly short, and it was an easy picking for Nimish Latif. Walks it on towards the offside. The gap between point and backward point. An easy boundary for him.
It's a poor delivery to start off. Weight outside the off stump. Very ordinary stuff. And Nimish Latif once again says, thank you very much. Welcome boundary for NCM Investment. 99 for 3. They are dealing with the boundaries and 6 at the moment. Not letting the bowlers to take control of the game.
This time it's a play and a miss from Nimish. He played it way too soon. He will be certainly eyeing the leg side pillar. Is a very strong offside batsman. Technically very sound. This time dabs it towards the deep cover fielder, extra cover fielder for a single. Gets Oni Mohan, the inform Oni Mohan back in strike. Certainly the strategy for NCM Investment would be to continue the scoring run rate. They need another 100 runs. 104, I believe. Just have a look again. Yes, they need 104. 105 exact to be scored in the next 13 overs.
This time open the face of the blade is Undi Mohan there, guiding towards cover region. 100 comes up for NCM Investment. And it's what a time to come. 101 for 3 in 7.4. One of the fastest team to reach 100.
Certainly, Varun, they've been going berserk today. Everything has been flying off this time. It's bowled slightly. Nimish works it on towards the leg side for a single. It was slightly fuller in the air by Bashir Khan. He's been doing good so far. Just 7 runs in this over. Can he finish well? Is question. It's been... No, he bowls it full, a low full toss. Oni Mohan works it on towards the offside. For a single at the end of 8 overs, we are 103 for 3. The match summary so far: Future Stars scored 204. Amin Ejaz, the batsman for them, 62 of this 45 deliveries. Merwiz, the star, 43 in 22 deliveries. NCM Investment in return, 103 for 3. Oni Mohan, the star again, 31 in just 13 deliveries. Ali Basha, 18. NCM Invest require 102 runs in just 12 overs. With this, we have a change in voice. It's Vinod back again to take you for the next 6 overs.
Very good evening. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Varun. It's been a blistering start here. 8 overs, 103. Xavier, Nasir Hussain, both the openers back in the hut, 15 and 17 apiece. Unni Mohan has been on fire, 31 of 13. He's been tonking the ball at will. He's on strike. Now there's some spin been introduced. Praveen Raj, the leg spinner. He's got 1 wicket to his name. He's come back to bowl. 13 is what is considered of his first over. He starts off with a good dot ball.
Well, it's all started from Nasir Hussain and didn't stop either. He started, and these people are pushing it, taking it along. Unni Mohan, 32 of 15. Nimish Lat Party, 11 of 6, and current run rate is 12.48, and partnership is 22 of 13.
The real damage has been done by Unni Mohan. He's been smacking the ball at will. He's timing the ball, hitting straight. At the moment, it's going to be Nimesh Lati, the left-hander. Trying to cut this one away slightly wide. Did he get some pad on that?
Well, if you notice, both these batters, they're not letting the bowler to settle in. In fact, if you see all the overs, this is the only over started with a dot ball. That's what the strategy been talking about when Jason was here. All the bowlers were fielded, the batters in the right zone, in the arc. This time the ball kept, and it's a quicker through the air as well.
Varun, you were talking about the run scoring and the bowlers not getting the line. You have to go back and look that the wicket is a belter. Very good batting wicket. There's almost 300 runs scored so far.
Well,
Still another 10, 11 overs more to go. And they brought the run rate down. They started off with 10. They brought it to 8.74. And it looks to be a beautiful wicket tonight.
fantastic wicket. A flurry of runs. The first innings and then second innings, so far so good. Well, if you notice, when Asif was bowling, he was using his towel time again and again. Do you think there is a little dew? It's causing the problem for the bowlers, especially when there is a dew. It's very difficult to hold that seam.
Well, absolutely, the dew really plays a big, huge part. Trying to really punch this one. He looks in some sort of trouble. Is there? Praveen Raj is hopping around. He is cramping up, or is it a serious injury? We'll have to just check on him. There, he's on the floor. Is it a hamstring or a muscle pull? Figure it out.
A 9 gone, 108 for 3. A time for a bit medical attention for the bowler. But let's have a quick look at it. Scorecard. Future investment 204. A prolific total. And in reply, NCM investment. Look at DG Xavier there, 15 of 17. Couldn't convert. A good start. Nasir Hussain again. Brilliant. 17 of 8. Unni Mohan 13 of 17. He timed the ball well. Ali Basha there 18 of 14. But he got to give the credit to Bilal Hussain. He caught 3 catches. He's everywhere.
I can see there plenty of bowlers used 6 so far. Basharat Ali, Asif Nawaz, Bilal Hussain, Irfanullah, Sultan Zai, Praveen Raj, the spinner, and Bashir Khan. They found it slightly tougher to go. There's 17 and over. Asif, very expensive. 16 and over. Bilal Hussain, he's got the same treatment. In return, there's 97 required of 66. Very much gettable. They're backing themselves, the NCM. They have a lot of firepower in their batting. Heavily loaded. At the moment, it's Unni Mohan is taking charge in the center stage there.
Well, we are in for a brilliant run chase, a nail-biter finish. This is a game number 4 of the KCC T20 Elite Championship powered by Fancode. And equation is looking very interesting. 97 of 66 is very gettable in this modern day format. And we are back with a live.
Looks like Praveen Raj is walking away. He's been taken off the field. He's not looking comfortable at all. That is very, very...
A big blow, I would say, rather. 2 overs, 18 for 1. The second over was excellent from him. But in the process, while completing that field, he injured himself. 108 for 3. I'm sure now future stars skipper will kick himself. That he has to look for another bowler as a backup for Praveen Raj. Bashir Khan off break to continue. Oh, this time quicker through the air. Has he got enough? No. Straight to man at deep mid wicket was quick enough. Timing was good on that occasion. But missed that placement by much. But a good effort down in the deep. A few spectators turned in. Plenty of open spaces on the onside.
That's a short ball pulled away there by Nimesh. The ball is high. We'll have to wait and watch. It's one bounce into the fence. His heart would have certainly been in his mouth for a moment. The fielder's converging very, very close. He got his hand to it. The fielder got his hand to it. Disappointment all around. The fielding today has been of the lowest standards. Plenty of catches been flowed tonight. It was started off initially by the NCM fielders. They dropped some straightforward catches.
Well, catches win matches. Plenty of catches went down. Well, if you see Nimish Latif, is always trying that onside boundary. He's very strong lad on the onside. We did see many ball disappeared. Well, interesting to see how Unni Mohan goes from here on.
There's nothing much to say. He's gone. This is his swatted. He's having a look at his bat. That's sailing over into the dark skies. What a shot.
Oh, that was superb. Absolutely gorgeous from Unni Mohan. Right out of the screws and into that dressing room. They are reading the game very well here. Playing according to the situation. Playing according to the merit, the ball. This time slightly short there. Mix up Unni Mohan. Would you believe it? A great sort of fumble from the wicket keeper.
Fielder, they're doing very, very well. And scampering through there. One-handed throw. Looks like it's Bilal Hussain there, but the skipper Mohammad Khan was in no position. Trying to take this one on the half volley. In the end, there's a chance gone begging. It's a big one. It's Unni Mohan who has been the danger tonight there for future stars.
Well, how costly it would be. But the second catch been dropped.
Everything happening there in this occasion. Couple of times the batsman literally trying to run himself out It was only on the previous occasion. This time it was Nimesh. And on both the occasions, the fielder was Bilal.
Led halfway through 124-3. Only more 141 of 21. He's riding his luck at the moment. Ali Basha Sheikh 18 of 14. Nimish Latif is on not out, supporting his partner 18 of 10 there. Nasir Hussain 17 of 8. Bashrat Ali 1 of 16 from his 2 overs. Plenty of bowling changes for the skipper. And now Amin Izaz. A good batting display from him with a bat in hand. What does he gonna do with the ball in hand now? Future stars, they require a wicket. A wicket of Unni Mohan is very important from here on. They've got a good run rate, 12 runs per over at the moment. And if they keep that run rate, they can able to chase down this total very earlier than they would have allowed expected. So Amin Izaz comes round the wicket. And Nimish this time on the back foot. Slog that one down to long on region for a single. Plenty of field changes. You've got a deep mid wicket. Wide-ish, long on, long off. Man, a deep extra cover. A cover point and point inside the ring. This time well tossed up delivery there. But again, got a protection in the deep in the form of long off. That was hit very firmly. Nimish Latif is playing his role here, playing his part here. Oh, again straight to backward a point. There was no one behind. Failing to pierce that gap is Nimish.
There's plenty of things happening all around. There's a lot of confusion in between. Trying to really slog, see this one going down on one knee. To wait. Did he get some bad on that? It looks like he got a sneak.
A bit up outside edge there. Wanted to slog it. 1, 2, 3 for 3. This time a typical leg break. I mean, Izaz, a good start from him. It's a good over so far. Trying to put brakes on the pedal.
Yes, Varun, of course, it's a very good over.
This time guiding it down towards third man region. Unni Mohan will be happy to be back. But he can't retain the strike though. 11 gone. That geniusly done. The last minute. It's guiding it though. Outside edge. 1 to 5 for 3 after 11. This pair will decide the fate of NCM investment. 80 from 54.
There's been plenty of action here in this KCC T20 Elite Championship. It's been good cricketing action powered by Fan Code. This has been a very, very high scoring game. By far the best. 200 been posted there by Future Stars in Pursuit. NCM 125 for 3. 11 overs done and dusted. 9 more to go. There's a left hand and right hand combination. Unni Mohan alongside the southpaw Nimish.
Oh, this time Nimesh sends that one. Soaring over deep mid-wicket boundary. Pressure is on Bashir Khan. Very strong on the onside. How quickly adjusted is Mark there. Just shuffling across.
Well, the length has been slightly on the shorter side for the future star bowlers. Is it the dew? They have found it very, very hard to grip the ball. The dew has been a problem tonight for all the bowlers right throughout this game.
Rightly mentioned, we know the line and length have been not the kind of length they would love to bowl. They have been very short, full on couple of occasions, or this time taking it on top of that point fielder. There's no chance for third man. Second boundary, in fact, the first boundary in this over, previous was the maximum. So 10 came. $135 for 3. And Nimish Latif, what a cameo from him, 30 of 16. He certainly wants to accelerate from here. Again piercing the gap to perfection, immaculate timing and placement was spot on. You beauty. Second boundary. Oh, he feeding that length outside the off stump. Plenty of room. And poor tactics from the captain. Well, we know the NCM investment is just running away.
Beautifully flighted, but this time pulls it towards the onside. Trying to go across the line. There's plenty of vacant spaces. The left hand, right hand combination is creating a lot of problems here. Future star. They're trying to regroup. We're on 140 and they are almost there. They have 9 more overs.
The
Looks
wicket.
like, it is pretty much an easy cruising chase.
Yeah, the wicket looks very flat. The wicket looks very flourishing for the batters. And the bowlers are bowling that length. It will make them even better this time. Straight down the ground. 1 for 6 for 3.
If you go back and watch replay, that's been carnage tonight there from Unni Mohan. He has smacked this one. Plenty of bottom hand into that one. It's gone soaring over the fence and the side screen. His bottom is 50 in style with that 625 balls is what it took him. You can see the scorecard there. Unni Mohan 50 not out. He's been the lone ranger who's been taking on the future star bowlers head on. Not to forget, Nimesh has been supporting him very well. A quick fire 35 of 18. Nimesh early on today, he gave away 42 in his 4 overs. It's just something that'll be playing on his mind. It's
Well, Unni Mohan, when joined in, the team was in a difficult situation. They lost 2 opening pair very quickly. But he didn't lose that confidence. He capitalized right from the word go and accumulated some quick runs. 50 of 25.
Well, to be very honest, the NCM batters made this look very, very easy. You can see their 4 humongous 6s from Unni. He's still not stopped. He's dancing down the track. This is going up and high. That's gone sailing over. This is by far the biggest 6 for tonight.
Well, you can't keep a fielder out there. Again, a well-floated delivery. Charging down is Unni Mohan. Straight as he can go. Out of the park she goes. 150 comes up. And so far, the fastest 150 posted by NCM Investment. Absolutely carnage here at the Sulaibiya cricket ground. The 4th game KCC T20 Elite Championship powered by Fan Code. And look at that partnership, 71 of 37.
It's even Stevens for both Nimesh 36 and Unimohan 35. Their contributions have been absolutely equal. It's only a run that separates them. It's been very, very good. NCM have really figured this out. They're cruising along. They are very much sure that they have things completely under control. This time around, driven very, very handsomely.
Mohammad Khan perhaps thinking in his mind at one stage 204 runs would be enough on this wicket, but now certainly he's feeling the heat there. He's trying with every possible option. He's in search of a wicket. A wicket can only close this game.
What he has done is turn back to his most experienced player, that is Amin Ijaz. He is bowling, but certainly the wicket is a pretty flat one there. Slight fumble there. That is very, very quick. Unni Mohan, he's not just hit the ball very hard, but he's ran really, really hard, pushing the fielder. That's very, very sloppy there from Basharat Ali there at a straight shot mid-wicket.
Well, outfield hasn't been that great. They looked very dejected. There is no spirit.
Yeah, look at the required run rate. It's come down to 6.7. This time again he goes across the line, has it to the legs, his fielders converging there. It's Naveen Jacob finally. Something to smile about for the future stars. They've got a wicket, and courtesy their experienced player Ijaz has brought them the breakthrough.
And Nimish Latif had all the time in the world to go bang. Unfortunately for him, he picked out the throat of man at deep mid-wicket. But Nimish Latif, well cameo, comes to an end. Damage has already been done. Is it too late for future stars? 156 for 3.
It's been a nice scoring affair tonight. We've seen 12 sixes in the future star innings early on. And tonight, MCM in reply. They are power packed 9 sixes. All in all, 21 sixes so far in this very, very high scoring affair tonight. Almost 350 odd runs been scored. $156 for 4. The partnership has been broken. Can they change things from here? Future stars, can they pick themselves up?
Is there a twist in the tail? Whenever the new batsman joins the middle, it is difficult sometimes. Pushing it straight to man at short extra.
Mizan Ali is the new batter who's walked in at the fall of Nimesh's wicket. So it's going to be right hand batters from both the ends.
The equation is now 49 of 42, very gettable. At one stage, it was looking like an uphill task. And now, a merely 7 runs difference. Run a ball, you'd rather call it is. Change in voices. Jason, to take you through the reminder of the overs.
Good evening, almost midnight to all our viewers. What a batting by NCM. They were asked to chase and they have chased it handsomely until the 13th over. It's 156. They look to finish off things as early as possible. The future star bowlers have no answer at the moment. With this, we have Basharat Ali back into the attack. He'll be bowling from the road end. He has point, backward point, a cover fielder. A third man, long on, long off. Deep, a cow corner. Deep square leg. And a short fine leg. He's been decent so far. Bashar Ali picked up 1 wicket and give away just 16 runs in his 2 overs. Can he get 1 more wicket for his captain? It's the dangerous Uni Mohan on strike. This time slightly fuller. Uni Mohan walks it down towards the long on fielder for a single. This gets Mizan Ali on strike. He's been a good batsman for NCM and he'll be pretty happy to be in this situation. Play risk-free cricket and we'll try to see their team home. This time slower change of pace by Bashar Ali. Mizan comfortably walks it on towards the leg side for a single. They've been dealing in singles at the moment, Vinod.
Yeah, good, all right. Bashar Ali is a very, very smart bowler. You'll see him rolling his fingers over. It reminds me of someone like a Munaf Patel coming in. Very few steps.
That's great analysis over there. Do you think the dew played a factor here? I think it did a big factor. What's your opinion on the dew, on the conditions down there?
Absolutely, completely different conditions tonight. Plenty of dew around. And what the dew has done is it's allowed the ball to really come onto the bat even better. There's nothing, absolutely nothing there for the bowlers. There's no turn on offer. If there's any, it's pretty slow. There's no swing on offer. Plenty of bowlers trying to bowl cross seam, trying to get control there. Slower ball, he's stalked this one. Does it has? Yes, it has. It's found a fielder finally. It's Bilal Hussain. He picks up his 4th catch of the night. That is lapse in concentration. And they've got the big fish. That is Uni Mohan. He's walking back. He's played his part, but things are changing slightly in favor of Future Stars. So far so good it was for NCM. They were sailing through. But the catch of Nimesh Latif have slowed down things. It's followed up by another wicket. Uni Mohan, the man was completely in control. He's departed. They have 2 new batters at either ends. Mizan Ali, he's been joined by Indika.
The wicket of Uni Mohan bring a twist in this match. Bashar Ali finishing off.
That's slightly sloppy. New batter at the crease there. He is drifted down the leg side. It's going to be leg bias for sure. A little deflection. As I mentioned, Jason, Bashar Ali surely is a very, very smart operator, and the slower ball has got the better of Uni Mohan.
Rightly said, Vinod. The danger Uni Mohan back in the dugouts. The match summary so far: Future Stars 204 for the loss of 5 wickets. Amin Ejaz 62 runs, Mirwais 43, Bilal Hussain 42. NCM Investments so far have scored 160 for the loss of 5 wickets in 14 overs. Uni Mohan, their star batsman, 58 runs in 31 balls. Nimesh Latif 38 and Ali Basha 18 runs. They require 45 runs in the next 36 balls. This is KCC T20 Elite Championship. We are live here from Sulaibiya Cricket Stadium.
Well, it's going to be Praveen Raj. He shrugged off initially with a slight niggle and injury. He's back on. That's good news there. Future Stars sensing something. They've got their premier bowler, the leg spinner. He's back. in spite of an injury. I saw him hopping around. That's good news. Mohammad Khan reshuffling his trump cards. Can they make something happening? Mohammad Khan is a very, very experienced campaigner. He tosses this one up. This has gone flying towards the com box. Crashing into the skyexchange.net. Hoardings, the sponsor will smile. That is a flat 6.
Nothing is stopping NCM at the moment. This time even the loss of 2 wickets. Mizan Ali continues to score. It was a great shot. Praveen comes back into the attack but not starting so well.
And what have you seen here? We've seen Praveen Raj in some trouble. He's not looking comfortable, and I think he is walking off again. That speaks of trouble. That is not good news at all. But nonetheless, he's been tongued for a 6. There's been a field change. It's going to be Amin Ijaz who will be taking over for the next 5 balls. He's replaced, and there's a very quick single there. A slight fumble.
The future star bowlers, they would need a couple of more wickets, especially Mizan Ali. They will need to get him out as soon as possible. This time, the batsman walks it out towards the leg side for overs. The boundary ropes for a massive 6. The runs are coming in for NCM Investments. What a shot. This time, Bolt's shot, I would say a very bad delivery, and it was easy pickings for Indika.
He's trying to go again. Another big swing. This time around, he doesn't get enough bat. He's smiling away, Indika. Looks like he's going to go hard. He's going to go after every ball. He's a big unit.
This time, wide off the batsman. He dabbed it towards the point. The cover fielder for a single gets Mizan Ali back in strike.
When you see plenty of fielders there hopping around, they don't look very comfortable. It's going to be Ijaz tossing this one up, a low full toss. The only fielder who's on the fence towards deep square leg, cleaning up, ensuring it's only a single.
So at the end of 15 overs, NCM Investment 175 for 5. Let's have a look at the match summary again. Future Stars 204 and NCM Investment 175 for 15.
We're into the last phase, last 5 overs, exciting stuff, 30 odd deliveries there. It's almost a runner ball.
It's straying down the leg side. It's a wide. Future Stars cannot afford this at the moment. It's 29 required of 30 balls. They need to make NCM Investment score the runs.
This time trying to muscle this one, but he gets plenty of bat, just a single.
Yes, and singles is what all they require. NCM want to play risk-free cricket. No need to be animated at the moment.
Absolutely spot on, Jason. They do not need to do anything silly. Keep a good head on his shoulders. Keep it calm. Keep it as simple as possible. Another single. They're doing it very, very well. Very sensible.
Yes, 2 good batters at the crease. Mizan Ali would be telling Indika to just slow down, no need to take any risks. They can certainly win it from here.
Surely they'll be having an eye on the scoreboard. They sense what is required. They know exactly what is needed.
Mohammad Khan, the captain of Future Star, need to bring in some fielders to contain the singles.
Yeah, that's a very good point. You need a mid-off and a mid-on. Try and force them to play over the top. But at the moment, it looks pretty even, Stevens. They do not want to take that extra luck. They're actually content on stopping those boundaries.
Yes, this is the time that you need to be attacking, but a defensive play at the moment.
Well, to be very honest, they don't have much choice. It's absolutely run a ball. He's walking down the crease and they're getting singles at ease.
Absolutely, we know there is no problem at all, and they'll be very happy. NCM investment. They think they're already home. It's just that they need to finish things easily without any trouble. The target 205, the required run rate well below 6 runs per over.
They need 6 in over. They have 5 in this over. Can they get more? Yes. Very lucky there. It was a ball to be put away. Another single. The fielder did very well there. Can he finish well? It's a last ball. Well, that's a slow one. He banged it in. It's a slower bumper. He missed it completely. They finished off very, very well. We're heading and inching towards a very, very exciting phase. A wicket or two will change things. One good over from here will completely seal the deal there for NCM.
Absolutely, we know they would be waiting only for the bad balls. At 24 and 24, the equation is very simple at the moment. Get score on a ball and wait for the odd ball for a 4 or a 6. It's pretty easy at the moment.
Well, the other factor remains that they have plenty of wickets in hand. They have 5 wickets in hand. Nothing really to be bothering. They have the experienced Mizan Ali. And it looks like the Indika will be the aggressor. They do not want to leave this to the end. And that's the reason. The other option that lies that Indika will be looking to go after the bowlers and Mizan will be staying there. Plenty of problems there for Future Stars. They have few fielders hobbling at the moment. It's going to be Bilal Hussain, who's back.
He's been expensive in his first over, considered 16 runs. Can he contain the score here?
That's a poor delivery. That's a very poor delivery.
Absolutely not required. This is not required at the moment by Future Stars. The captain will be very upset with him. It's just 24, 23 or 24 now.
And it looks like the ball got almost stuck there. This is smack. This is gone. This is gone out of here. It is Mizan Ali this time. He senses that Bilal Hussain is the bowler to be targeted. He's not one of their frontline bowlers. And he's struggling at the moment. He is struggling at the moment, but not NCM. They're very well on course. 188. They are just cutting this total down quick, thick and fast.
Mizan Ali joining the party as well. Indika was an aggressive batsman, but yes, Mizan Ali wants to finish things as well.
What do you think, Jason? How many sixes have you witnessed tonight?
It's been raining sixes. I think this is a very batter-friendly wicket today. Treat to the eyes. I love high-scoring matches and batting always. It's a very bad day for both the bowlers, especially for. This is straying down the leg side. Easy pickings for Mizan. This is a very bad delivery. Bilal Hussain. He's been very expensive and not 10 runs in his first 2 deliveries.
Bilal Hussain is back there again, still struggling. The struggle continues there for Future Stars. Another one tickling towards the boundary. Looks like things will be over quick. Have literally given up. It's Future Stars.
Yes, the shoulders are down. It's just 9 runs required.
They're absolutely running through the motions at the moment. It's just a mere formality, Jason.
It seems very visible. We know this one. It comes in for a single, gets Indika back on strike.
They put all that score for a couple of more deliveries to go there. This time he goes hard. That is another maximum. NCM investment. It looks like it's one-way traffic right throughout. They've been smoking sixes at will.
They have decided to finish things in this particular over itself. And this time he walks it on in between the gap of point and cover. Is it going to be 4? No, the ball held up. Comfortable 2 runs taken.
And that's the end of the day's play. NCM have literally steamrolled Future Stars. 400 runs scored tonight. It's game number 4. What a game. What an innings. There will be plenty of notable performances. Bilal Hussain early on. It was a batting feast tonight. They won this very, very handsomely. Handshakes all around. And we'll take you soon to the presentation. Game number 4 is done and dusted. Tomorrow will be another interesting game. We'll head straight to the presentation.
उन्नी उन्नी
सिर्फ एक काफी है.
fourth game. Hello, mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Mic check 1 2 3. Yeah, 1 2 3. Mic check. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you very much for joining us for the post-match presentation party of the fourth game of KCC T20 Elite Championship, powered by FanCode. A big thank you to FanCode, the official streaming partner, and TCM commercial partner. We had a magnificent game of cricket between two sides today. At the end, it was NCM who came to the party and kept their nerves to went past the finishing line. Many congratulations to the winning skipper. In the presentation party today, we have with us Mr. Shahid Rajabat, the match referee. Thank you, sir, for your presence. Lots of good performances tonight. But the man who scored blistering half century, 58 from 31 balls, ladies and gentlemen, the player of the match of today's game is Unni Mohan. Well, many congratulations to Unni Mohan. We got a good game coming up tomorrow. Saifam taking on Selinko. Until then, take care, good night, and that's it from the presentation area.